everyone, how are you? My name is Alex, and welcome back to Hexacon. We are now in Season 3. I am immensely excited. You have no idea how excited I am for this season. The reason I'm excited, first of all, what I want to show you guys, if I go into here, I'm using a Vanilla Tweaks texture pack, or resource pack, that's like it's a bunch of different little things here and there, and I mixed and matched, so we're gonna have like blue slimes and a rainbow, status bar and all kinds of stuff. But in addition to that, data pack list, let me show you what we have. Now there's still a couple that I'm trying to make work, and they may not work. So I'm not going to talk about those because I don't want to get anybody excited. But we've got AFK display, brown mushroom, and red mushroom block crafting. So they're now technically storage blocks. Like they're not, but they are. So that's a thing. And craftable name tags. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Double shulker shells. We've got nether portal coordinates. This I don't really know how to use, so I'm going to have to figure out how to use it, but I know it works. Nether block or nether wart blocks are now storage blocks, so they can be converted back into nether wart, which is going to make life so much easier. I still to this day do not understand why that is not in vanilla, but it is now. Rotten flesh to leather, so we can now smelt rotten flesh in a blast furnace. It does take a while, but it works, and it turns into leather. So that's a thing, but it does take a while. Silkless campfires, so the regular campfire can be picked up without silk touch. I don't know if this also applies to the soul fire campfires. It might not. Brought back the god apples because they needed to be brought back. We have multiplayer sleep again, of course. New stone pickaxes, which means that we can now craft stone pickaxes out of stone, granite, diorite, and andesite. And bringing back wool into string from last season, which is basically converting wool into 4 pieces of string. There's also blasted iron armor. I'm trying to make this work, but as of right now, the only piece of armor that will yield a ingot when it is smelted in a blast furnace is iron leggings. The others just will not work. Like the iron chestplate still yields a nugget, which is driving me up a wall. So I don't know I don't know if that can be fixed. We shall see. It could be related to the snapshot we're in, but maybe it'll get better, maybe it won't. But I would like for it to be fixed eventually. So if anybody has any advice on how to make that work properly, feel free to let me know. I do know for a fact that the coding for that data pack, the recipe coding, is perfectly fine. It's not written wrong. It's written correctly. I know it is. So I don't know what the issue is, like why it won't overwrite the blast furnace recipe, because it works with the iron leggings, so it should also work with the iron chestplate. But whatever. So that's that. And there's one other data pack that I would really love to have work, but it's not working, and it may never work. So that's life. But anyways, let me give you a tour of my mansion. This is my chest with stuff in it. It's very pretty. I spent some time yesterday and some time today collecting things. That's for when I eventually make name tags for my cats. I fished out a bow. Okay, the numbers overlapping things is really obnoxious, but anyways, I fished out a bow and it had this on it, which was awesome. So that's a thing. I really need to make an anvil so that I can combine the two and have a bow very early into the game, because that would be awesome. Also, it would be smart if I put my arrows into my inventory so that I could actually shoot things. Let's see, what else is of note? Nothing. I have a garden, which has... I heard a zombie. Anyways, which has been working. fairly well. I really like having a garden. It's nice. I'm not sure why I'm so intent on having pumpkins, but I'm intent on having pumpkins. I also have a couple cats, which I tamed the old school way. Have my sugarcane farm going. Actually do know where there's more sugarcane, so I should just go get that. And that's that. So basically what I'm doing right now is just farming the heck out of things so that I can make a community farm, because that's needed very much. Because a whole lot of people are going to be coming on soon. Like, not like soon today, but soon as in soon. Like, in the next few days, there's going to be like a massive influx of people, and this whole area is going to change dramatically, I'm sure. So, I would like for it to, you know, be helpful to people. And I want it to be a viable source of food and whatnot for everyone. So that's not what I wanted to plant. At least I could get it back. That's what I wanted to plant. I could be more organized about that, but... So, yeah, that's what I'm working on, and it should be fine. Let me put things where they should go so that I have it organized. And that's what I'm going to be working on today mostly, is that. Putting together things for the community, because that's generally what I do at the beginning of every Hexacon season, is care about the community, until I don't care about the community anymore, and I start caring about myself, and it usually takes me half the season to do that. So, but we're going to try not to do that this season, because this season I have plans and things that I really, really want to do. I've been talking about it over and over again, but if you are brand new to this series and to my channel, then you have no idea what's going on. But basically, I am going to live in the Nether for the most part. I know that there's like a lot of people who are going to be living in the Nether. I'm not the only person that came up with this idea to live in the Nether. What I'm going to be doing in the Nether, however, is probably going to be a little bit different than everybody else to some extent. And one of the big things that I will be doing is building a roller coaster that will take everyone around my base and through my base. I also want to have like a Strider sanctuary. And I'm not going to tell you what that will look like or what will be in it, but it's basically going to be a Strider sanctuary. Because as ugly as the Striders are, because I'm sorry, they are very ugly looking, they're also freaking cute. And I so want to just have like a ton of them all over my base, because they are precious. They really are. They're like the cutest things. And I really just like want a ton of them. I am going to work on a way to... Oh, we've got villagers breeding in the background. Awesome. I am going to work on a way to accumulate food in the Nether so that I have it. I mean, I do have options like, you know, bringing cows or pigs into the Nether and keeping them in a safe location where I can just breed them. I mean, you can't do that with sheep, but you can do that with pigs and cows. So I may end up doing that, like making a biodome. Because I kind of have thought of that too, but I also would like to use the food sources that are available in the Nether to live in the Nether. So that's the thing. And it will be interesting. It really will. It will be very interesting. So I'm going to work on that, and that's going to be a fun learning process. There will be a lot of things during this season which will be a fun learning process. I really love having a circular sun instead of a square one. It's so much more pleasant on the eyes. I already told you guys about my cats. Oh, and I got llamas earlier, too. I didn't have to get llamas, because there's, like, llamas, like, over there. But I did it anyways. So, yeah. It's going to be a really fun, exciting season. As a matter of fact, let me just show you guys down here too, because I want to show you guys this, because this is the whole... It was really funny yesterday's live stream, because my live stream the other day, because I kept joking about sharing my hole with Pigcart, Rockerbuck, and Geekord, because I'm talking about this hole here, okay, the cave. But it is a hole, so, you know. And it was so funny. It was such a great live stream. I will definitely link Rockerbuck's channel down in the description so that you can watch his version of the events, or his version of the live stream, so that you can see it, because it was such a good live stream. It was so funny. It was hilarious. Unfortunately, even though I recorded a live stream, it just decided it wasn't going to work on YouTube. It just will not appear on my channel, even though I told it to, and I don't know what to do about that, if anything, so it is just sort of what it is. I really just needed that iron, and that was it. And so yeah, I've also, that whole live stream, everything that was done in it kind of got erased because I broke the world. Like, it wasn't a snapshot, it wasn't our server host, nothing. No, I broke the world. I accidentally corrupted it by repeatedly copying it over and over again into FileZilla, which is the FTP client that I used for the server. And I broke it. And there was nothing that could be done other than to completely erase the entire world and replace it with the old copy that is perfectly fine, and just leave it at that. Which meant that, like, all player data had to be removed, like, everything had to be removed. It was unfortunate in a lot of ways. I didn't like doing it, and I felt really bad for Geekord. Geekord is one of our new members, by the way, and I felt really bad because he did so much stuff. Like, he corralled all of the villagers, and listening to him, you know, tell them, you know, shout at them, "You have been selected for quarantine," is probably like the funniest thing that I have ever heard in a long time. And I will also link to his channel so you can watch his live stream or video that he did, because it was really adorable. I know that there's sugarcane around here somewhere. And that all got erased. Also, the house that he started building got erased too, which sucks a lot. I felt horrible. And it's my fault. I broke the world. So that's why that happened. And I've never, like, broken a world before. I've had worlds get corrupted on me, but I've never, like, broken a world. Here's some sugarcane. It was like, I know that there's some around, because I've, like, ran all over these mountains, because at first it was like, I want to do a mountain home, and then I'm like, no, I don't. I always do a mountain home, and I'm not going to do a mountain home this time. I'm going to do my own kind of home. I'm going to live my own life. My own way. I think that was the only sugarcane that was around here. That's inspirational. I'm not building on a mountain. I have done that 1,000 times. No one wants to watch me build on a mountain anymore. And I mean no one. No one wants to see that. I don't want to see that. It's boring to be repetitive in this game. It really is. I mean, there are certain things that are repetitive by nature, like building stuff for the community. I will always do that every season, but it's not going to be the only thing. Because I have other plans too, like building a fantasy forest, which will utilize all of the pretty nether blocks, which I can't get to yet because I am not equipped to go into the nether, and I'm actually kind of afraid. I've never been afraid to go into the nether before, but now I am. So that's something to keep in mind. So, ba-bump, boop-boop, boop-boop, boop, boop. And my cat is hollering at me to let him out of my room. Of course, what this means for Spike is that if he wants to come back into my room, he is screwed because I will not let him back in. Once he's out, he's out. And that's that. So I think a good plan for right now is for me to continue working on minor technical difficulties. The game sort of froze on me for a second there. Anyways, what my plan for today is going to be is to collect resources to make a community farm. It's going to be very basic. It probably won't stay for very long. I do want it to sort of be like right here I think it would kind of be fun to make it so that it's only ours and not for the villagers too. So it's like our farm and no one else can have it. So that's what I'm going to do. And in order to do that, I need resources. And I am not using stone. I want to, or cobblestone or stone or anything like that. I want to use a much better resource. I'm thinking andesite is going to be a lot of fun because it's really attractive and everybody likes it. So I'm thinking of that. As a matter of fact, no, I want to kind of keep my cobblestone for right now. And so I'm going to go mining and I'm going to go get tons of andesite. It's going to be very exciting. Oh, and that's the other thing. We have this. This is a project that Rockerbuck and I will be working on. This is a zombie farm. And we're going to be making a zombie XP resource farm out of that. So that's going to be a thing. Is this a good cave for me to go looking for andesite in? I feel like it might be. Oh, there's some. Okay, I just like went right by it, like a goofball. Good. This is what I want. Also, Double Rainbow came up with a phenomenal, and I mean phenomenal, concept for this season that has a lot to do with teamwork and building and things of that sort. So that's going to be very exciting, and I'm very much looking forward to that. I'm not going to say anything for right now because I don't want to spoil anything. I don't really want anyone to take our idea, but it is a thing that we will be doing. So I will be working with people quite a bit during this season. Quite a bit. Like, there will be a lot of working. There's going to be a lot of collaboration. It's going to be a very multiplayer season because, honestly, Season 2 was not that multiplayer, in my opinion. I'm sorry if that sounds mean, but it really wasn't. Like, it was, but it wasn't. So, polish you. Polish you. Of course, I'm left with one. Let's see here, because if there's some in the community chest, I'm just going to grab that, because, I mean, I don't think that anybody's really going to need it right now. No. This was completely full, by the way. Yesterday. Like, completely full. Alright, well, it's going in there, because I have currently no use for it. Alrighty, so the next order of business is, do I want to level this, or do I want to dig it out to make it easier? I don't know what's a better option. I do not know. I think digging in the right place and just replacing dirt in another place would probably be to my benefit. So we're going to make a better shovel than the no shovel. This is like my first shovel in this series so far. So that I don't lose these, let's just put them in there. Is there any more dirt? Oh, I do have more dirt. Okay, good. I like dirt. And we are going to dig. Unfortunately, I do not have the replay mod. And that's the other thing too. I wanted to talk about my modded series. It's coming back, I promise. I'm not like abandoning it. I swear. Like it's coming back. I decided to put everything on my channel on hold so that I could start this up and have it be like episode 4 or 5 in my modded series and episode 1 in this series, rather than be like episode 3452 in my modded series and episode 1 in Hexacon, because like when you're getting started out, you have lots of ideas and it's really fun to jump in. But if you're starting something up when you've been somewhere else for a really long time, you can get burned out in the place where you've been a long time, and the place that you're just starting up occupies all of your attention, and I would like to have everything balanced on my channel. And I think everybody who is a YouTuber watching this can fully understand that. So if you're not new to my channel and you've been watching my videos for a long time and you've been wondering where everything is because I haven't said anything about it, that's why. I was really sure, should I like make a video talking about it? Like, is anybody gonna watch that? And I don't think anybody will. So I just didn't do it. If that bothers you guys, I'm sorry. Nobody was really asking me either, like, where are you? You know what I mean? So, but I don't usually get a lot of, like, heavy communication on my channel. It's usually only on certain videos where I get heavy amounts of responses and then not much else on my videos. So I can never really tell, like, what people want because no one tells me what they want. And that's always a very interesting experience. I mean, I'm not a particularly conversational person. I don't think I encourage conversation in a way on my channel that is beneficial to me. So, yeah, I'm not really sure what to do with that. And if anybody has any advice, by all means, share it with me. I'm fine with that, because just because I've been doing this for 5 years doesn't mean I know what I'm doing. I'm still fully capable of not knowing how to do things. Okay. That should be enough space for a garden. I could be wrong, but I think it will be fine. So let's get out our andesite, or our polished andesite, and let's build the thing. We're going to put that there because we don't need it. Take this, grab you. I should make another bucket. It's just so helpful to have 2 buckets instead of 1. And I can get more iron. It's not that big of a deal. There's plenty, and I mean plenty, of caves around here. So that and those, and... oh, that's... oh, we are going to have a very, very nice garden. I think... Let me start from this side. Sure, why not? Right here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to do like a 6x6 area. So I'm just going to mark it out like that so that I know like where the borders are supposed to be. Hi. Oh yeah, my texture pack makes roses reappear on the the golems. Hello, it's nice to see you. So in other news related to myself, and No, I just realized what I need to do. That's okay. Anyways, another news related to me. Uh, I've had to go back to work, but not like physically go back to work, but go back to work. And that has been an interesting experience. I don't like it at all. It makes me uncomfortable. I just made the wrong thing. Well, actually, I'm gonna need fences soon anyways for my llamas, so it doesn't matter. Let's make the correct thing now. I still didn't make enough. Go figure. Um, what bothers me is that my mother has an autoimmune illness, so if I'm going to be going out places, that makes me a bit nervous for very obvious reasons, I'm sure. And so I don't particularly care for having to go back to work. Makes me a bit uncomfortable to do that. But I really don't have control over that at the same time, so I just sort of have to live with it. Yeah, like I said, I don't like it. Also, I don't particularly care for the fact that the way that things are going right now, with my job is kind of just, it's exhausting. And the reason it's exhausting is because just a thousand reasons, but one of the biggest ones, I didn't make enough fences. It's hard to explain, but I don't like being forced into things, and I also don't like it when things are sprung on me suddenly. I mean, no one likes that, but I really do not like that, and I generally don't handle it very well. And the only advice that one of my supervisors could offer was, we have to be comfortable with some discomfort. No, we don't. That doesn't help me. It doesn't help anyone. I don't like it when people say stuff like that to me. It's like, no, I think you should acknowledge the fact that you guys kind of did this in the most disorganized way possible, and it didn't help anyone. And it's not okay. And you should not have done that to us. But they're not going to admit that. So, yeah, that's sort of the position that I'm in right now, and I don't like it. I mean, I'm happy to have a job. Don't get me wrong on that. Don't think that I'm complaining about working because I'm happy to have a job. It's just the whole work from home thing. I'm a school teacher, and you're asking me to work from home without actually being around my students, and that doesn't work. You can't do that with preschoolers. It does not work. It will never work. It's not possible to make it work. You can't. It's like trying to force a square peg into a round hole. It just doesn't work, and I'm annoyed by it. Believe me, I'm very annoyed by it. So, and there's not much, if anything, that I can do about it. So, oh! Hold everything. That's a spike, cat. That's a spike. I need it. I need that cat. Cat's important. I have fish. I have a lot of fish. Alright, where'd it go? Where's Spike? I need Spike. Come here, Spiky boy. Where'd you go? Where is it? Where's Kitta? Kitty! Where'd you go? I need you. You're important to me. I haven't even tamed you yet, and you're important to me already. Kitty! Kitty! Kitty, please! Please, Kitty. cat? You'd better not have ran into the lava. That's the sort of thing that Spike would do in real life. If there was lava, he'd run right into it. Not to talk badly about my cat, but... I don't claim my cat to be the most intelligent cat in the world. Alright, come on, kitty, where are you? I need you. You're important. You're probably the only Spike cat that I'm going to see this entire season, knowing the way things tend to go for me. Kitty! I was so excited. It was a real kitty. It existed. Maybe I'm just like hearing residual cat noises now and not actual cats. Aww. Poot. If and when I see Kitty, I will try to tame Kitty. I don't know what that noise was, but that was interesting. Eh. I heard it. I heard the cat. Maybe it's over here. Because it sounded far away. Kitty! Where are you? I want you! That's a wonderful way to talk to a cat. Very friendly. I'm also keeping an eye on the subtitles while I'm doing this, so that I can hear the direction that the cat is from if I hear the cat, or see the direction the cat is in. I don't think I've ever put this much effort into a cat before. like I put in effort, but I don't think I've ever put in this much effort. Okay. Do Oh, I have my hoe on me. Alright, cool. Alright, let's, so here's the thing with these community gardens. For those of you who are already, members of the server, you're used to this, but for anybody who's brand new to the server, and we do have quite a few new people here, try very hard to keep this organized. Like, don't plant beetroot in the wheat section, don't plant wheat in the potato section, etc., etc. Please replant after you harvest. That's really all you have to do. Super simple. You can harvest everything and then replant and not feel guilty about it. So, yeah, that's how that works. It's relatively simple. It's there for everyone. So if you really need food and you need to harvest all the potatoes, go for it. There's no such thing as greedy as long as you replant. If you don't replant and you take everything, then that's greedy. So there you go with that. Just gonna put all that in there. You can stay there. That can go in there. That, and that, and that, and that as well. Put that there, and I'm gonna hang on to the fish and hope. Wait, why do I have... Oh, I know why. That's okay. And I'm gonna continue trying to find the cat. Let's see what happens. Well, folks, I tried. But I could not find the cat. I don't know where the cat went. I have a sneaking suspicion that the cat may have run into the lava over there at the blacksmith and died. That's entirely possible. Oh well. Kind of sucks because I got so excited because it was that particular breed of cat, but it is what it is. I'll find one in the future eventually. So, yeah. But anyways, I do want to thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then feel free to subscribe, comment, and like if you want to see more. And in the next episode, we're definitely going to build some more stuff. I'm going to do some more decorative things around here and really get started on making a community area. And everybody who's on the server is more than welcome to build whatever they want to build around what I've got here. You can basically do anything. It's totally cool. By all means, have fun. And, yeah, just, don't destroy any of the villager buildings. So, that's that. So, thank you guys very much. And as always... Oh, and actually, thank you guys very much. And if you like this, then feel free to subscribe, comment, and like if you want to see more. And as always, I will see you guys next time.